Greetings, scholars. I want to take a moment to go over with you the content that's in the MLA documentation folder. When you click on this folder, you're going to see several things in the folder, and they're just videos, right? The videos in the folder will take you over how to find sources for a research paper. It'll take you over how to format your essay in MLA style. It will take you over in-text citations. It will take you over MLA 8th edition works cited page. This is the video that I want you to concentrate on because the working bibliography will turn into a works cited page at the end of your paper, your final research paper. So you have videos here, and I always want you to remember that these videos are here as you continue to work on the assignment. Because they are a great reference for you when you go back, just in case you cannot follow me in my discussion. So I want to make sure that you see the videos. I want to make sure that you understand the importance of the videos in this folder. And I want to make sure that you are keeping this folder in mind. I always refer back to this folder as you are doing MLA documentation for your paper. The other thing I want to do is I want to go over the Purdue Owl MLA style and format. So here you have a link to the Purdue Owl. I'm going to click it. It takes you directly to the website for the Purdue Owl. And on this site is what you're going to use. I'm going to decrease this some so we can see everything on the page. So on this page, everything that you need to know about general MLA format, especially when you are doing the working bibliography and the works cited page. Everything that you need to know is right here. So I want to go over some things for you. You are looking for sources for your research paper. And because you're looking for sources for your research paper, they have to be entered a very specific way on your working bibliography. So the first page here says creating a works cited list using the 9th edition. Works cited, same thing as a working bibliography, except the works cited page will be the final list of sources that you use, right? So here is what I need you to be looking for. Whenever you format your entry for the working bibliography / works cited page, there is certain information that you will always need to have on the list. So look at this, right? It says when deciding how to cite your source, start by consulting the list of core elements. Here are the core elements. You will always check each source to make sure there is an author. You will always check each work to see if there's a title. Now, title is the only thing that will always be on every entry. You are not guaranteed to have an author for every entry, but every entry should have a source. The title of the container, other contributors, any version number, publisher, publication dates is guaranteed to be on all sources, most sources. Some of them will have no date, right? But when you start documenting, when you start setting up your working bibliography, you always want to make sure that there's an author, title, date will always be there. So look at this. Follow these instructions. If you have an author, begin the entry with the author's last name followed by a comma. This is very important because punctuation on the working bibliography page will be counted against you. So make sure that you look at this very carefully. Begin the entry with the author's last name followed by a comma and the rest of the name as presented in the work in the element with a period. Make sure that your punctuation is here. You have the author's last name. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Followed by a comma, followed by the author's first name, initial, ends with a period. The title of the article or the title of the book in this case is italicized. You have the publishing company and you have the year. This is for a print source, right? So the title of the source should follow the author's name. Depending on the type of source, it should be listed in italics or quotations, right? Since this is italicized, we know that it's the title of a book, okay? Here, it is in quotation marks. We know that this is the title of an article, right? Title of an article, title of an article, right? The container, right, is the larger holes in which the source is located, okay? So if it's a poem located in a larger collection of poems, you would have that, right? Other contributors, right? I doubt if you have many of this. I doubt if you have a version. Some of you may have volume issues on academic journals. The publishing information is here, publication date, right? Make sure that you go through everything in here, right? Even for online websites, you have a date of access, you have URLs, you have digital object identifiers. So I want you to make sure that you go through this. I want to make sure that you go through this to make sure. Here are the core elements. Here are the core elements that you will always have: author, title, title of container. So before I let you go, I do want to do one more thing for you. A lot of you are going to be using electronic sources. So one of the things I want to make sure that you do, right? Scroll down the left side. You're going to see electronic sources. Okay. Click onto electronic sources, and you're going to get the same information. Always start with the author. Put the article name in quotation marks, the title of the website, any version of the numbers, publisher information, all of that. All of that. Many of you are going to be using this format, right? Author, title, title of container, whatever, right? So look at this. A lot of you are pulling information from websites. Remember what I told you about websites: .gov, .edu, .org can be trusted, right? So look at the format and look at this. You have no author, and that is perfectly okay, okay? But look at the format. If you don't have an author, start with this. Everything that you need is here: a course or departmental website. If you have a page on a website, an ebook, an image, an article in a web magazine, an article in an online scholarly journal, all of your format is here. All of your format is here for you. A tweet, a YouTube video, all of the formats that you're going to need are here in the Purdue Owl website or on the Purdue Owl website. The other thing I want to show you before I go is I want you to do work with sources. We're going to go to the works cited page, basic format. And I want to show you this because you have all kinds of formats in here. I want to go down here to, if you have one author, you have them here. But what if you have more than one author, right? A work, more than one work by an author, right? You would use the 3 dashes. What if you have a work with no author? If you have a work with no author, don't worry about it, right? If you have a work by an author using a pseudonym, dot if you have that. But go into this. There's another one that I want to make you aware of. Oh, here we go. If you have one author, more than one author, look at this. More than one author, You use the first author's last name, comma, first name, comma. You spell out and then the second author's name is first name, last name. But what if you have two or more works by the same author? We've already gone that. What if you have a corporate author, a book with no author, translated work? Everything that you need is here. Everything that you need to do basic MLA citations are on this page. All you have to do is look through here and figure out what it is you're looking for, and then find the format and use it. Okay. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I am more than happy to respond to your emails. And as always, too, good research to you with this step. Have a great day.